Hey, hi guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to Rameshsoft video tutorials. So as we guys know, right, so we are discussing about Java 1.8 features. So as a part of this video, we'll discuss about a functional, we are talking about functional interfaces, that is java.util.function package, right? So in the last video we discussed about what a predicate functional interface and what is the use of it and how we can apply it. In this video we'll see about functional interface, right? Now see here guys, now observe here now. So these are different kinds of what a functional interfaces, right? Yes. Now we have one more functional interface called, what is that? A function, right? So what exactly it is, right? Now observe here guys, now observe here now this is interface. Now this is the what now? A function. This will take two arguments, one type and one more is return type. It means if you give something, on that something it will give you what? Some values. Suppose what it means. To get that we have a method called, what is that? Apply. Just observe here guys. Apply. Now observe here now. Suppose I'm going to give string. It is going to give the return values as about the length of the string. I'll give one web element that should give some return type. That element should what? Displayed or enabled or not, true or false. I give web element, it should give that web element attributes in the form of what? String. If you give something, it will give you what? Something, right? Now observe here guys. Now observe here now. First let me explain this one in a normal way. Now what I'm doing is, I'm taking functional interface test and let me write here, observe here now. Now this class will implement, what is that? Function, which is from java.util.function. Here I am writing some string. I'll pass some string. Please give me the length of the string in the form of what? Integer, right? Integer. Perfect. Now so whenever a class is implementing, we need to provide the implementations of that interface. Now what I'm doing is, now here I'm writing t dot length. Now I'm passing string. I'm expecting length of the string in the form of integer, right? So how I can invoke this in normal? So need to create object. I'm creating object, some interface, some name is equal to new implementation class function test. Now let me invoke that method. Let me call that method. What is the method? Apply. Now I'm writing here Rameshsoft. Now that I'm going to get in the form of what now? Int some length. Now I'm writing so of length is plus, what is the length? This is the length. Now see here, now let me run it. Nothing great. Right click, run as Java application. Now the length is what now? 10. This I want to implement, this I want to invoke without using this functional without using this implementation class. I want to invoke as a part of what? A lambda expression, right? For that what I'm doing is, let me remove all this. I don't need all this, right? Now let me remove all those things. Now I'm writing something here is equal to, now right? So in this function interface, right, syntax error token text, sorry. So in this function interface, is there any zero methods, or is there any method with zero parameters? Not there. In this function interface, I have a method called, what is the method? Apply method with one parameter. We need to pass the what now? Parameter. So I am passing the parameter, some string, some s, I am giving it now. Very good. Now it should give s dot length. I'll pass the string, it should give length of the string, right? Now that I'm going to get in the form of some integer, something length, and return length. Let me remove this. Now what I have to do it now, right? Now I'm calling, what is that? Function dot, what is the method? Apply. So I'm passing the string as a Rameshsoft. Now I'm going to get that result int length. Let me print on the console sy of length is plus, what is that? Length result. Let me close the class now. Now how the evaluation is going to happen? Now it's going to check in this functional interface, is there any a method with the one parameter? Yes, yes, here it is matching. Apply method is there with one parameter. Now as the part of t, what I am passing here? As the part of t, I am passing what? String. So here what is the value will be there in this string. So here also it will become by default, what is the type here? It becomes by default string. Or if you want, you can specify explicitly string. If you don't specify also, no problem at all, right? Yes. And then the moment I call apply method, this function is going to be executed. We guys know how the mapping is going to be happens, right? Run as Java application. See here now, the length is what? 10. Even right, in the Selenium also, suppose I'll give one web element, it should check that web element is displayed or not. If it is displayed, give me return true. If it is not displayed, give me the what? False. Suppose I'll give one web element, I want that attributes of that web element in the form of what? String. Now see here now how I'm doing it now. In Selenium point of view, new class, I'm taking function test1. Now let me put it in this way. I'm writing now main method now. So I'm writing remote web driver, some driver is equal to new Chrome driver, and then I'm writing driver dot get off. I'm writing here https://www.rameshsoft.com, and then here I'm writing some element. Here I'm writing some element driver dot find element by dot some id something. This is not exact code, I'm writing some pseudocode practice. Now I'm going to get that element in the form of what is that? Web element. Perfect. Now what I will do it now? Now observe here guys, let me invoke now lambda expression using that function interface. I'll pass this element, give me that element is displayed or not, or give me that element what? Attributes. See now I'm writing now function. Now what you are going to give? I'm going to give web element, and please return that element attribute values in the form of what now? A string. Some function c equal to, let me write the lambda expression now here. I am writing now here what I need to pass it now in functional interface. Is there any method with 0 parameters? Not there. Here the method is there with what? 1 parameter. Here what is the parameter you are supplying? Verb element. Here this should be replaced with what now? This t. Wherever t is there, that is going to replace with verb element. Perfect. Now here I am writing some element. If you want, you can write verb element, or it's not required. Verb element, and then I am writing element dot get attribute. I am writing some id. Now what it will do? It will check this element is having any attribute called id. If so, it returns that value in the form of what? String. It returns that value in the form of string, and at the end return what is that? id value. Perfect. Now how the invocation happens? On this function interface, is there any method with 1 parameter? Yes, of course. Yes, method is there with 1 parameter, and for that method these are the what? The implementations. Now call the what now? Method. How I can call it? Function dot, what is the method? Apply. For which verb element? This verb element, right? Now I'm going to get that in the form of what? String, right? Let me print on the console. SYSO of id is, id value is plus, what is that? id value. That's it. This is the way. Or, right, the second one is, let me put it in this style. The second one is, the second one is, you can use like this also. I'll give one verb element that should check whether it is displayed or enabled or displayed, right? For that what I'm doing is, now element dot is displayed and element dot is enabled. Element dot is enabled. It should return what now? Some boolean value. Now enabled. If it is displayed and enabled, returns what now? Some status, right? Either true or false. Now I'm writing return, what is that? A status. Now observe here now. So here in lambda, here I'm passing what is that? String, right? But I'm returning what is that? Boolean. So here also it should be what now? Boolean. Now perfectly fine. Let me invoke that method. How can I invoke that? Some function dot, what is the method? Apply. Let me pass that element. Now it returns that element in the form of what? Either true or false. Now SYSO of, I am writing now status. That's all. So this is a way to use the functional interface in both Java and Selenium. You can do it in different style boss. You can play the games around it, right? Thank you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Please subscribe the videos.